Wait, is it recording?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Welcome to Red Panda Preview, where we discuss conventions in the Mid-Atlantic region while focusing on their social aspect, party aspect, and the nightlife. My name is Pedrock, and this is
Nelly the Afrobot.
And today we're talking about MagLabs. MagLabs is a convention held September 9th through the 11th of this year, brought to you by the same people that do MagFest. The convention is similar to MagFest and other conventions in that you're going to have your panels, you're going to have your vendors, artist alley, game room, arcade room, etc. But MagLabs is a little different, and pretty much this little the event in September and the fall has been a little bit different in the past few years, right, Nelly?
Yeah. So this is the third year that they're actually doing it, and it's kind of an ongoing evolution. They started it initially with 8.5 to kind of be like a throwback to MagFest.
Right.
You know, get back to maybe the heart or like the essence of MagFest.
Because it's held at the Alexandria Hilton.
Yes.
Which is where MagFest used to be, and that's where it grew. And so they did a throwback with 8.5, and then the following year they did Classic. What was Classic like?
So Classic was kind of similar. You still had your bands and DJs, and they had some panels going on as well. But it was kind of more or less the same. But this year they're flipping it. Yeah, they're doing a little bit more experimental. With MagFest Labs. So you have some of these panels that are more interactive, more experimental. They're bringing more of the community in. So they're kind of gauging what people want to see and having them submit their own panels. And hopefully they're going to be something that everybody wants to see. I know there's a few of them that I want to see, which was the MagFest Versus, which is kind of a game show centered around video games, and the other one was an escape room.
Yep.
Was that something that I heard Jeff mentioning it, but was that something you wanted to check out as well?
Yeah, so for MagLabs, all the panels are actually going to be fun. They sound fun. Like, panels are passive experience. You go there and somebody gives you information, or they pretty much present you like a nerdy thesis where they show you all the research they've done, or try to kind of talk if it's a special guest. All very passive experience. You cluster together, you watch, and that's it.
Yeah.
But this year you have game shows, you have cooking shows, you have Battle of the Bands, you have escape room, things that pretty much bring you together, kind of like a field day at school. And you kind of have to work in groups with other people, and that can be kind of fun, especially if you come with a group and you meet another group and you just join forces to do something entertaining. And so usually we try to shy away from panels, but this time you kind of have to check them out.
Yeah, and even having MagFest Labs, it's kind of a condensed version of MagFest. So attendance is usually anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000 people. And with that said, you kind of have to be a little more aggressive in finding things to do. So these new panels definitely are should be right up everybody's alley to at least visit a few of them or spike their interest.
Yep. So with the smaller scale of the convention, a good thing to do is, I guess, be on your A game when it comes to politeness and friendliness. A lot of the faces are going to get familiar because you're just going to see them over and over again. And that's a good thing. After being in a room with someone for a while and seeing them over, you just naturally build familiarity with them, and it makes it easier to approach someone and maybe say hi, right? After you see the same person 3 or 4 times, you just give them a high five and build a little bit of a connection, at least better than nothing.
Sure.
It is still kind of the same MagFest audience and crowd, so you do have that late hours, a little bit of a more adult crowd, and you're going to have room parties. People are just going to be more open to those or have little gatherings in them. We got to call back to a few of our tips from regular MagFest, and you're going to have a long time in the elevator. That's captive audience, chat people up, see what they're doing, and join them.
One thing to note is the Alexandria March Center. It's actually really close to Old Town Alexandria, so it's a short drive or maybe short Uber to a lot of shops, a lot of restaurants and bars. It's I'm not in DC, but
Yeah.
you kind of get that DC flavor, if you will.
Crowded as in the stores are more compact, and so there's a ton of stores. Everything's pretty much walking distance, and you got a huge variety. You don't just get generic restaurants.
Right.
Thanks for tuning into Red Panda Preview. We hope you guys enjoy MagLabs. Just remember to be friendly, attend the panels because they're going to be interactive, and if you meet somebody, convert, get their name, get their number, and make plans to attend the next panel with them. And do check out the escape room. We're pretty excited for it. We are going to be escape champions, so join our team if you want to get out alive. You know, as always, like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Give me a lighter. Give me a lighter.
What? What is that? That's a light bulb.